Once upon a time.
He literally treated me like a princess.
But things have changed.
Now he treats me like I'm his hooker.
So she had a buff blind date.
I caught a glimpse of his abs. I was drooling.
And he recognized the princess within.
Should I just jump on it and kiss her like right now?
I definitely want to kiss him.
After he dates a woman more his type.
The boobs hanging out, definitely his type.
Will she find that it pays to stay?
Now he treats me like I'm his hooker.
Or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. Let's meet our couple. Now, these two met at a club where her provocative moves caught his eye. Now, before the night was over, they shared a drink and a kiss. Now, that was 6 months ago, and now they say it's time to put the relationship to the test. Please welcome Justin Grams and Shelby Roberts. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Justin, let me start with you. How does Shelby make you feel when you guys are together?
Well, basically, she's been really supportive of me. She's really supportive of my riding. She's a really great girl. Everything that we do together is always pretty good time, and I just really like her for that.
So she's there for you. Very nice. Now, Shelby, Justin obviously impressed you in the club. What has he done since he's been your boyfriend that's impressed you?
Well, in the beginning, Justin was really romantic. He used to buy me presents, buy me flowers.
Yeah.
For no reason. He'd call me all the time just to check up on me. He literally treated me like a princess.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice, but I hear you say used to. He used to do all these things. How's he treat you now?
Now he treats me like I'm his hooker.
Wow. That's a big change.
No, for example, we were exchanging gifts during Christmas, and I bought him a nice sweater, I bought him some cologne, I bought him a nice watch, and he bought me a rubber outfit.
Oh, you have it with you here.
I have it with me.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Look at
come
that.
on.
Wow.
Come on, guys.
Happy holidays, I'll tell you.
Like that? Merry Christmas.
Now, wait a minute.
She's such a tease, though. I mean, I swear to God, she told me she'd wear that outfit. I was looking in a magazine. I
And
saw
you're
this
like,
really cool outfit.
so-
I'm like, would you ever wear anything like this, Shelby? And you're like, oh, totally, yeah. And then
But I didn't think you would really
that's
buy
what
it
you
for
said.
me. I did not really think you were going to get me something
you're,
like
you're
that.
just a total tease.
No.
Well, then you
So,
were really...
so who's the hooker now?
Now, Shelby, what about when you guys talk to each other? What does Justin say to you, things that like really hurt your feelings?
Well, he tells me that he has the best times of his life when I'm not there.
Oh, I
nice
do
thing.
though sometimes.
He goes to clubs by himself. He goes like afterwards to people's houses and parties.
That's because you're a complete party killer.
No,
Whenever
I'm not.
You
No,
are.
I'm not.
Whenever we go out, she just drags her feet
No,
behind me.
I'm
I try
up
and meet
for
people. I
everything.
talk to lots of different people. You always think you're getting ignored. I can't look at any
No,
other
no,
girl.
that's
She gets
not true.
completely jealous.
So when
I'm
she's there,
always
you're
up
saying
for
she's
anything.
nothing but a buzzkill.
She's a buzzkill. Yes, you are. You always want to go home
That's
early.
so not
the club's
true.
closed at 2 in the morning.
Wait, hold on, Shelby, because is there something else? Is there another reason, though, Justin, that you feel you need to go out clubbing by yourself?
Well, she doesn't give me my space, Chris.
What do you mean?
We always see each other on the weekends. I don't know what more space he could get.
Well, you make me feel like I'm married, and I mean, you're my girlfriend.
Joined
oh my
at the
gosh,
hip?
I did not know. If he knows what a marriage is, it's not this. No way. We did not spend that much time together.
We spend a lot of time together.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
When
Then
we
what
go
are we
to
doing when we're
clubs?
All right,
together?
well, obviously, you're going to have to agree to disagree on that issue. Shelby, what drives you nuts about Justin?
He does not shut up. He talks and talks all the time. He does not listen to me. He just keeps going and going and going.
So you feel
come
like you're being
on.
ignored?
That's
Yeah,
not
a lot
true
of
at
the
all.
Justin, Shelby said that you were great at romancing her. So how does she respond when you actually try to be romantic with her?
Most of my romantic moves turn into a zip popping session, and I don't even have any zips. No, check this out. We'll be like, I'm gonna kiss her. We're in bed. And she's like, wait a second. I think I see a blackhead on your nose. and then seriously, she's like, it's time to pick.
No,
and then I'm like, can you
yes.
scratch? I'm like, can you scratch my back? And then she'll be like, yeah, sure. And like
I'll start
5
scratching his
seconds of
back,
scratching,
and
and
then-
then yeah, I think there's a blackhead or something.
I
There's nothing there. I've got a perfect complexion. There's nothing there. You
Shelby,
just pick. It's a
explain
weird
yourself.
fetish. You
I
call
just
this a fetish?
Wait, let her explain herself.
No, he'll ask me to scratch his back, and I'll be like, okay, let me scratch your back, and I'll find something. I'll be like, just let me get it. Just let me pick it up.
Yeah,
it's a
and he
little
thinks
more-
it's some kind of fetish.
It's a little
not
more
a fetish.
obsessive than that.
All right,
it's
Shelby,
not.
tell me what you think it is that keeps this relationship going.
Well, Justin has a really great sense of humor. He's very sweet. He's like never dull. Always the life of
there
the
you go.
party. And I'm always waiting to hear what he'll say next.
Very nice. And Justin, why did you guys decide to come here today?
Well, basically, I mean, she has jealous trips, and you really do. And she always thinks I'm gonna leave her for a girl that's more wild than she is. So I was like, look, let me go out, date a wild girl, you go out with someone a little less crazy, and we'll see if we're meant to be. So here we are.
All right, and we're going to find out exactly if you guys are meant to be. Now, coming up, why was Shelby drooling over her date? The details are next. Stay tuned. Justin and Shelby. Shelby complains that Justin tunes her out and treats her like a hooker. So the guy we found says he always tunes into his woman and treats her like a queen. Please welcome Tom Brady. How you doing? Good to see you. Definitely. Hello, Shelby. All right, have a seat. Now, Shelby, I understand you actually met Tom's dad, so did he give you some insight into Tom at all?
Yeah, I actually met his dad first, and his dad was really good looking. So.
What are you guys getting married or something? You got to meet his parents already?
No, I sorry, knew that Tom would be good looking, and I thought he was hot. So
that was a good first indication. And Tom, what about you when you first met Shelby? What'd you think?
Dude, gorgeous blue eyes, man. Just caught my attention right off the bat. I was like, God.
You didn't notice anything else?
Yeah, the fact that she was wearing a tons of clothes, so I couldn't check her out all the way, but it's all good,
That's natural for her.
What kind of clothes did you
She's
have?
nice, she's ready to go snowboarding and stuff. So,
okay.
I mean, you don't go out there dressed out in a bikini and
Right.
stuff. Sorry, buddy, So anyway.
So you guys were heading out to go do some snowboarding. How'd she end up doing?
She did like this frontside 180 face plant right off the lift.
I'm not sure I understand what that means.
She was kind of nervous when she first got there. She just kind of like slipped and fell right down. I was kind of like, look back.
I was nervous.
I was like, just relax. It's all
but
good.
Shelby, was he there to help you though?
Yeah, Tom's actually been snowboarding for a long time, so I was kind of worried that he might, take off without me, but he was there for me, stayed with me the whole time, gave me tips, helped me out, and I progressively got better during the day.
Very nice. And Shelby, have you ever done this snowboarding with Justin?
No, Justin has never been snowboarding, and I don't know if he'd ever go.
I don't know.
I don't think he would pay the money to do it.
So Shelby, you guys are spending some time on the slopes. You got a few hours out there. What'd you think of him?
I thought he was so energetic. I thought he was just so positive. He was talking to all kinds of people, and I liked that. But he was still paying attention to me. Sometimes when I'm with Justin, I feel like he's not even paying attention to me.
Now, Tom, besides her snowboarding gear, I'm hoping you got to check her out a little bit after that.
Yeah, we came back to my place after we're done, and
Oh, see? He has an agenda, Shelby.
dude. No, I'm just kidding, dude. No, she changed, into some regular clothes, just to go out and have some fun. And I got to see her tattoo on her back. It's pretty cool. Nice little butterfly. Oh, baby.
You got to see a lot more.
She smelled really good. She put on some really good perfume. And
Nice.
Her hair was the coolest thing. It was like cake decorating. It was like all twisted. It looked like a decorated cake, like a wedding cake or something.
Your hair with
I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to call it, dude. I don't go to hair decorating school. That's a French twist. I don't know.
So Shelby, what about Tom after he got changed too? Did he look pretty good?
Yeah, he came in and he, I caught a glimpse of his abs and I was like, oh my God, they're so sexy. And then he did his hair all spiky because all day he had a beanie and I was drooling. I was literally drooling. I was like...
Now, Shelby, I'm assuming you've seen the inside of Justin's apartment, so how do the two compare?
Well, Tom's room was just normal, like guy's bedroom. Justin's apartment is full of nude pictures, porn magazines, porn movies everywhere.
Oh, really?
Everywhere.
There's 3 guys in the audience going, yeah!
Those are my guys.
Oh, okay. I wonder.
Those are my guys, dude.
Now, Shelby, earlier you said Justin likes you to dress like a hooker. What about Tom? Was he disappointed in the way you dressed, do you think?
No, I don't think so at all. He was really emphasized being casual. I'd even brought a skirt to go out with, but I felt really comfortable with him. I just put on my jeans and was completely comfortable. I don't think it bothered him.
Good. And Tom, you guys are all dressed, ready to go. Where'd you end up?
We ended up going to my buddy's tea shop. His parents own a nice little shop, sip some tea and have some little finger sandwiches before we go out to dinner later or something, a little in-between snack. It was, just trying to impress her,
Yeah, and Shelby, were you impressed?
Oh, definitely. I thought it was so creative. The fact that he thought of that by himself.
It's hard to get tired at a tea shop.
No, we went snowboarding before that. But it was really sweet because he had his friend come out and he brought out a rose for me, and I was totally impressed. It was so sweet.
Rose.
So, Shelby, I understand Tom did something with you next that Justin refused to do?
Yeah, actually, Tom came to my house. I live in a sorority house, and he refuses to go over there.
You can't even go over there. No one will let you in.
Yes, you can.
I went over there.
He was in.
around the TV.
It was cool.
He actually came over there, and my friends asked me, and I've been with Justin 6 months. They asked me, "Is that your boyfriend?" Because he's never been there.
What's
They
the
didn't know
problem,
who he
Justin?
was.
Why won't you go over there?
You can't even do anything there. It's totally restricted environment. You can't be alone. There's girls. I mean, they're cute girls,
watch
believe me.
movies and
But
Yeah.
they're just
And
always
Tom?
bugging you, asking you where you are.
Well,
who
Tom, what do you
are.
think his problem is? Why won't he go?
I just think he can't handle the fact there's 70 girls around at once, dude. You know, it's just, you know. No, this place is cool. You know, you can go down, you can cuddle and stuff and watch the big screen TV, hang out,
There
do
you go.
whatever. You know, there's a
Cuddle in my
kitchen
place.
and food and everything.
Nice. And
Yeah,
Tom,
you know?
it sounds like you guys are having a good time, enjoying each other's company. Any chance for some romance building here?
Well, you know, we decided, you know, to go out down by the beach, check out some shops, do a little walking around and stuff. And I noticed she was getting a little cold, shivering and stuff. So I threw my arm around her a couple times, gave her some hugs, you know. Kept it close. We watched some street performers, you know, just trying to be nice, but, you know, still get a little closer. You know?
Cozying up a little bit. But Shelby, anything, though, that was annoying about Tom at all during the date?
Well, a couple of times I felt like he wasn't all there. He was a little forgetful. On the way to the snow, he forgot the ski lifts, and he forgot his sweater at the restaurant, and so
He can be a little spaz, I guess.
A little
huh?
bit forgetful.
Yeah, it looks like he might be.
But I feel like, you know, with Justin, those things don't ever happen. He remembers everything, you know, like tickets, checks twice, things like that.
So that's the difference. Now, Tom, you left your jacket at the restaurant. How did you end up leaving Shelby? How did that work?
Well, we went back to her place again and, you know, kind of hung out for a little bit longer. I met a couple more roommates and stuff like that. She walked me to the back door. It was raining, so it was like kind of the quicker exit to my truck. And I kind of like, you know, I was really thinking about should I just jump on it and kiss her like right now and stuff. But you know, I was like, I just didn't know if she was gonna, you know, jump back all over me or push me away because she wasn't, you know, sure, you know. It just seemed like she might not have been, you know, over her boyfriend. I wanted to be nice, so I just gave her a really big hug and,
Right.
you know, did the gentleman thing this time. You know, I didn't.
Now, Shelby, had he gone for the big kiss, what would you have done?
Yeah, I definitely would have kissed him.
You'd have been jumping back at that. Okay. All right. Next up, Justin's date post for him and her bra and G-string. Stay tuned to hear all about that next. Heard about Shelby's date. Now it's Justin's turn. Justin wanted a wild party girl, and boy, did he get it. When his date ended, he wrote up a 6-page detailed outline about his night for our producers, and here he sums her up in just a few words, if I can read from your report.
Definitely.
Tight shirt, all boobs, sexy leather boots. So, let's meet his date and find out what else he had to report. Please welcome Judy Muscovitz. Hi, Judy. Good to see you. And Justin, I got to ask you, what was exactly your motives for writing the outline I read from?
Well, basically, the date was so much fun. We had such a good time. I just didn't want to forget one detail of the whole thing.
So you put it all on paper. All right.
Yeah.
And Shelby, what about you? Do you think she's more his type?
Definitely. You know, the boobs hanging out, definitely his type.
Judy, from what Justin had told you about Shelby, does she look like what you expected?
Oh, exactly. She told me she was a whiny little sorority girl. Very conservative. Didn't know how to have
I'm
fun.
not conservative.
Pretty
Oh my God, I'm
conservative
not.
compared to
Whatever.
Judy.
Her first impression, anyway.
Classy.
Now, Justin, how about the fact when you first saw Judy, what made her more your type of girl?
Well, she showed up at the door and just looked gorgeous, and believe me, it was just awesome. She had on a great outfit, something Shelby would never wear, and it was just awesome.
So you're like, yeah, okay. Now, Judy, I understand you guys actually met at Justin's place.
Yes.
And earlier we were hearing Shelby talking about his collection of magazines and videos and things like that. What did you think of this
I
collection?
didn't see any porn stuff in there when I was there.
He
No,
probably
but you know what?
I have
Why do you have a
party
problem
girls.
with it? Everybody watches porn.
Oh, excessive. No.
Everybody does.
200 tapes. She has like 200 tapes.
He said you're a prude, and I guess you are.
So Justin, tell us what you guys did before you actually headed out.
Well, first she had to change for the club, and she brought a couple of real sexy outfits in a duffel bag. You know, she wanted to involve me and ask me, you know, what she should wear, and helped her pick out an outfit, and then we went to the club.
Very nice. So she was modeling for you. Very good.
You know, just
All right.
wanted me to be happy. I like that. Compared to Shelby, though, I mean,
I'm sorry if I'm my own person. I'm not going to
yeah, but
do
you show
myself.
up at the door and you're like, this is how I'm going out. If you don't like it, then we can not go out.
End of story. Now wait, Shelby, let me give you a crack here. What do you think her outfit looked like?
What do I think it looked
Yeah.
like? Short skirt, low top. high heels. That's what I would guess.
And was she close?
I guess.
Judy, tell us what you were wearing.
Yeah, I brought a couple outfits and he picked one out and it was this little black dress. It was really short, really low cut, and really tight.
There you go. Now, Justin, what kind of club were you guys going to?
Oh, this total 70s glam trash LA rock and roll vibe club around the corner.
Victorville.
Totally awesome. Los Angeles, dude. Los Angeles all the way. It was a great club. She was dressed so
It was a
well
great
for it.
club.
She was one of the hottest girls in the club, if not the hottest girl.
Sounds fun. Judy, one of the complaints that Justin had about Shelby was that she's always at his side. Did you stay there with him the whole time, or did you?
Well, there was this photo shoot going on upstairs, so
yeah.
I ran upstairs to go check it out.
Oh, it was so good. I followed her upstairs.
Oh, you were following her this
I followed
time.
her
I
upstairs.
bet you did.
I followed her upstairs. There was a bunch of girls rolling around on the floor. The photographers are going crazy. Total porn girls. It was awesome.
Look, you were in heaven.
Having a great time.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And Justin, what was Judy doing while she was up there?
She was like, I want to get in on this. This looks like fun. I'll take a few pictures. So she got kind of provocative, but soon the dress was off. Black thong and black
I was just having a good
bra,
time.
and it looked great.
Wow, and Justin, what's going through your head at this point?
Oh man, I was Pinocchio, man.
Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
The last thing rolling was my nose.
Now, Justin, what if you were with Shelby in the same situation? Does that sound like something she would do?
No, she's way too inhibited to do anything
I would
like
never
that.
do that. I would never do that.
No
Way
way.
too inhibited. She's like, no one would want to see your granny underwear anyway.
Okay.
Granny underwear.
So, Judy, what
Whatever,
happens then
whatever.
after you put your clothes back on? Then what happened?
Then we went downstairs and we did a little dirty dancing on the
Oh
dance
yeah,
floor.
very dirty dancing. It was like basic instinct all the way. We were
surprised
grinding
you know
each
how to
other.
dance dirty.
It was awesome. I swear.
Wait, Shelby, you didn't know that about him? He could dance
No,
dirty?
he likes to dance by himself. He just goes in the middle of the room and
Well, I guess not
See,
very
he
good
said
dancer.
that you don't dance.
Yeah,
I
not
dance
really.
all the time. What are you
dance
talking
like for
about?
2 songs, and
No,
you
I
never
don't. I
get
dance
close
so
to
much.
me. You're just kind of like.
So, Justin,
You're like
Justin,
moving
all
around.
this dancing, where did it lead to?
Well, eventually we ended up making out in the stairwell at the club.
Oh, got hot and heavy.
Hot and heavy. People were walking by, just like, hey, what's up? Everyone's having a great time. It was that kind of vibe, It was
And
a real
Ju-
sexy club.
Well, Judy, is this the kind of partying that you're used to?
Yeah, the only thing is Justin was a little clingy and
Oh, he was being clingy this time.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
no, but I had a really good time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
So-
no, I guess so.
Yeah, like, you obviously didn't, so.
Oh, we had a blast.
Yeah,
Great
we had
time.
a
What are you
blast.
talking about? I don't have to
You
take
did,
my
she
clothes
didn't.
off to have a good time.
If you,
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Justin, so you guys are having a really sexually charged time at the dance club, so how did you follow that up?
Basically went back to my place, and it was, a little light massaging, some light kissing, and got a good long wet kiss goodbye, and she went home.
And Justin, what about the next day? What was going through your mind?
Well, I kind of wish I could have, known her a little bit more as a person instead of just a party girl.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, what Justin does.
She was a mysterious girl. She had a lot of mystique about her, real sexy, I thought she was classy myself. And I just felt like a little let down that I didn't get to know her a little better.
So it sounds like you're totally intrigued by her.
She's a very intriguing girl.
All right, well, will a wild woman steal Justin's heart? That's what we're going to find out next. Stay tuned. Justin and Shelby. Now, Justin says Shelby's always worried about him dumping her for a different kind of girl, but now the playing field is even. There's been temptation and jealousy on both sides, so let's find out what this couple's going to do. Justin, you came here to test your 6-month relationship, obviously. We sent you out with Judy. Sounds like you guys had a crazy, wild time at this sexy club that you guys were hanging out with. Some touching, kissing was going on. What's your decision?
Well, basically what I learned is, Judy was a great date, totally awesome. But on the other hand, I've got a real emotional connection to Shelby, so I just feel like it would be better if I stayed together.
So you say stay together. Okay, Judy, sorry. Now, Shelby, Justin obviously wants to stay together. You went out with Tom. You guys went snowboarding. You hung out at the beach. You went to dinner, had a really fun time, met his dad. What is your decision?
Well, I was really worried about what Justin would do on his date, and I think that he showed me a lot of disrespect on what he did do, so I'm having a change of heart.
Change of heart. Tom, does that work for you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess you're a little excited. Very nice. Okay. Justin, sorry things didn't work out for you. Hopefully somebody out there better seen it for you. And that is our show for today. Thanks to Justin and Judy. Good luck to Shelby and Tom. See you next time on Change of Heart.